welcome to this day in the life. So, I just got done at practice. We were actually walking some trails out here, and then it started pouring on us. That was rather rude. I don't even know if you guys can tell. But I'm about to go home. So, see you guys there. Yeah. So, I've actually been home for a little bit now. I just finished up today's video. This video is actually going up. Not tomorrow, but the next day. I'm working. It's been really tough the past... Well, actually, yesterday I could have filmed. It was really hot. Today, it's kind of rainy outside, as you guys saw earlier. So I'm going to be kind of stuck in here today. My mission is actually to 3D print a little bit. I know 2 days ago, I was trying to fix the printer, and I actually didn't get it fixed in that video. But I ended up getting it fixed that night. So it works now, which is kind of like really exciting. I did a little bit of a test print, but I'm working on a Connect 4 game that I'm gonna work on a little bit more. I should have lunch about done. My mom asked me if I wanted chicken patties. I said, yes, please. Those should have maybe 10-15 minutes left. But I'm gonna eat those, finish saving this video, and then basically I need to plan out the rest of this week. I don't know what the weather's gonna do, but oh! So I'm currently turning on my printer. I just finished eating my chicken patty. It was pretty good. I probably could have put a little bit more sauce on it. I normally put Chick-fil-A sauce and pickles on them. I didn't put quite enough sauce. Anyways, I'm kind of thirsty, so let me drink some water. Hey, my printer's on. Not quite yet. It's initializing. It's about to be on. But anyways, let me see. Where's my Connect 4 thing? So this right here is the Connect 4 game I'm making, which it has like these spiral pieces that go down, and then I've only started one size done, but then they spin down, and then depending on what way they spin, depends on what way they go. So like when I print out I just snapped a piece. There's a couple of rough spots on this, but depending on what color they are, because I have to print other ones, they'll spin the other way, they'll go to the other side. So it's self-sorting, which all I have to do to get these things printing. I already did all the leveling and cleaning and all that stuff yesterday, so I just have to go to this, and then is it piece 1, I believe? I believe it's this one. Yeah, 15%, and then click print, and then it will print. Here it goes. Actually, it has to heat up and do all that stuff. It's moving. Here comes the platform. Yeah, now the bed is just gonna get warm, and then the nozzle will get warm, then it will start printing for me. Okay, y'all, the first piece is under construction behind me. So, my goal today is to make maybe 8 of these. If I can make 8 today, that would be perfect. So, how many do I need for this guy right here? So, if I could get 2 more, then... No, I want to make 9 today. That's going to take forever, though. Because it takes about 25-ish minutes for each one. Whew, I might be here all day. Plus I have to account for stopping probably after 4 of them to clean it. Whew. And if there's any errors that occur, because that has happened numerous times. Like, where's the one I was going to use as an example? This one. It was going so well. Then it got to the top and stopped printing. This is actually the final thing that printed before it jammed. I deemed because I didn't know why I did that. It never printed again after that. That's when it jammed. So just thought I'd share that. Look, this thing's already been going for a couple minutes now, and this is all it had. It's just focus. That. Maybe it'll focus better for this. It hasn't done very much yet. But while it does this, I'm gonna try to get some videos edited Actually, I have one video that I need to edit, and then I might honestly edit this one as I film. That might be useful because then tomorrow I can go film more videos. But anyways, I'm just gonna make sure this one goes good, so. It's almost done, y'all. You do believe this? We're getting so close. It says 0 minutes remaining up here. I don't know, what am I even showing? But it's at 93%. I'm just kind of has to put in the final touches on the top. Just about there. Almost there. It's the final countdown. I need to stop before I get copyrighted. Yay! Print time 24 minutes. Yippee! That took a lot longer than they normally do, I feel like. Let me get him off. The grand reveal. About to do the first drop. Oh, it works. One more and then I have the first row completely done. Then I have, what, like 2.5 more rows to go with blue? Yippee! I already have the other one printing over here. I started the next one already because I just want to get right into it since these are going to take a while. Y'all. So where did this piece just come from? That's a piece to my GoPro. I just made a new file that I'm going to use that I can print 7 of these at a time. That way it should go a lot quicker because I can do 7 of these in about, it claims, an hour. So, this is taking 25 minutes per piece. I can do 7 of them in an hour. That makes a lot more sense. Honestly, the whole reason why I was doing one at a time is because I had a lot of issues with them not printing properly because of how tiny they are. But I think I figured out the issue. I had it going too fast. I am going to do a little bit of a wipe down of the platform, reapply some adhesive. I shouldn't really have to do a full spray down of the thing because it's just been that one area that's been getting it. But I will be applying more adhesive to it after this. Yeah. I think that's all it really needs is just adhesive. And then we'll get going on this print. Yeah. The individual one I was printing is about halfway done. It'll be done in like 10 minutes. Another piece done. Let me see if it'll slide into here perfectly. I just completed a full row. So now I'm gonna wait for him to kind of cool off a little bit. And then I'm going to apply some adhesive to it. And then I'm going to print 7 more, which will complete another row. Whoa. This tutorial's taken me like probably over a month to make this one row, and I'm about to do an entire row in an hour. I just keep running into issues with it. I'm just going to say a prayer and YOLO it. So let me do a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and then we'll be on our way. Okay, y'all, I figured I'd show you guys my setup that I have going on right now. Currently leaning up against this dresser over here. 1 hour later. Okay, so I have almost 7 pieces done. It's been about an hour. I've just been sitting here watching YouTube for the past hour, but kind of getting bored. I'm gonna go try to find something else to do. Once these finish, it says they have 2 minutes left. So close. They're right there. I think I just basically just put the tops on them. And then they will be done. Then I get to pull them all apart. Yay! Down to 1 minute. And they'll really probably be like 4 minutes from there. But you know what? They're right there. Okay, that was an hour 22, so it'll be an hour. Come on. That still saved me a really long time. If we do the math here, 7 times 25, 4 of those would be 100 minutes. That'd be about 175 minutes, which means it would really, save me about 20 minutes right there. It'd be more than that, because I probably would have had to clean it. What I'm going to do now is get all these peeled apart. So I'm going to just do that really quickly here, and then I'm going to clean it. So next clip will be me putting them all in there. Here we go. I have all the pieces broken apart. I haven't put any of these in yet. So first piece, going in. Perfect, they fit. I was really nervous they wouldn't fit, but it appears they do. Okay, that's beautiful, y'all. Look at that. I have them all perfectly slid in here. To where now I just have one more row of blue, and then I can start the red ones, and then I can play Connect 4. Y'all, we're round 2ing this. It just started, actually it's doing kind of the pre-stuff. It's about to start preheating for round number 2. I'm about to print the exact same file again. I just did some cleaning, general maintenance on it. I should actually probably clean off the nozzle as it kind of heats up here. I'm gonna grab one of my brushes. Just right down here. I'm gonna try to knock off some of the filament that's stuck in the nozzle. I just have these stainless steel brushes that I just kind of rub on there. We're underway, y'all. We have the rafts going down there with this pair of tweezers. They're looking pretty dang beautiful down there. Got all 7 of them going in. Right now it's just kind of filling in the rafts, which the whole point of the raft is just a little support because the balls are kind of small on the bottom. I don't have one of the balls with me right now, but let me actually grab one of the balls so you guys can see how the rafts work on them. Where did oh, they're down here now. Let me just grab one of these. So the rafts, you guys can actually kind of see, let me try to get this focused, where it's kind of rougher at the bottom there. That's where the raft basically sits, but it's such a tiny surface area there on the bottom, since their balls, let me put this piece back, that let me actually go grab one of the rafts that will not go in there. There we go. So I actually keep all of them. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I keep all the extra filament scraps. This right here, the ball just basically sits on, and it gives it more surface area. So that way it kind of sticks better when it's getting taller and stuff. So, yeah, we're 1% done. I'm expecting this to be about an hour and a half. That's what the last one took, so I'm going to sit here, finish up this Roman Howard video I'm watching. I might end up watching another one. I need to edit, though. I'm going to account for that. But, yeah. I'm making waffles. I made waffles. I needed a little snack, so I made myself waffles. Because that's such a good snack. Yeah! Okay, y'all. So I actually haven't been over there in a hot second to check up on how those are going. But I just made the executive decision. I'm about, because that one should be at the final, I'm going to say 20-ish minutes now. Let me show you guys what I'm doing. I went ahead and put the rest of the pieces all on the build plate to where I can just print them all at once. Biggest issue is, there we go, 3 hours. 3 hours? Whoa. It's not even super long. I'm hoping to have it going by 3:30-ish. So that way it can be done by 7:30. I'm gonna give it 4 hours because I think it's gonna be more than 3 hours, to be honest. But that means it probably won't be done in this video because this video will be wrapped up by then. But let's go actually check up on these ones really quickly here. Oops, I accidentally just kicked the game. 69% done, 17 minutes left. That's the current status of the pieces. They're going beautifully. So, theoretically, I'll give it another 25-ish minutes. So what time does that put us done at? That'll put us done at about 3:35. So yeah, I'm just gonna count to have this next batch printing by 3:50. So they'll be done by 8 o'clock. So yeah, I'll be able to play this tonight, as long as these other pieces go as planned. Which they should. So, yeah. This is gonna be fun. I also have to account for a couple minutes to switch out the filament once these ones are done. So I should actually find that filament and get it out and ready. So that's gonna be my mission right now. Let me come on down here. So you guys down a second. Get rid of this cleaning filament. This one is black. Yellow. Red's gonna be the very... Is this one red? That's brown. Red's gonna be in the very back on it right now. That's like teal. White. You've gotta be kidding me. It's the very last one back here. Oops. I accidentally just smashed y'all. So now I need to slide the rest of these guys back in here now that I've read out. This thing's up to 72% done up there. Then I can pull out the red one. So, this right here is going to be the color of the other pieces. So, this should be pretty cool. I'm going to have to cut this open sometime here. I'm going to wait a couple minutes to cut it open. But, anyways, I'll check back in when I'm doing that. So that should be pretty fun. I've only changed the filament once. Thing is, I highly recommend getting a 3D printer, guys, to make yourself games and stuff, because, like, I'm just using basic PLA. It's about $20 a roll. I've made this game for probably, I don't know, $4 or $5 by the time you add all the filament. Maybe $6 or $7. I'm not sure the exact amount. Look, for these pieces right here, 49.58 grams. How many grams are in a roll? 1 kilogram. So that's 1,000 grams. And I'm using 50 of those. I'm using 50 out of 1,000 grams. What does that equate to? Hold on, I'm gonna do the math. Okay, so these pieces are about $1. So that's about $2. I'm gonna figure, yeah, it's about $4 for this whole thing. Woo, when you go to a store, you buy something like this. This board, I could see this being at not even Five Below. This is something that you would find, like, I don't even know where. Where would you find this? Honestly, yeah, I'd say Five Below, but it would probably be, like, in the $8 section. Because this is nice. This is probably like $8. I'm making it for $4. I want to actually look it up online and see how much people are selling it for. Cascade Connect. For sale. Also, I'm not making any money right now promoting this to you guys. Just thought I would let you guys know. $24 for this board. That costs $4 to make. $28. That one's $15. 35, 50, 30. Like, they're expensive. I can make it for $4. I think that's a pretty good deal. So, and I didn't pay for this file, it was just free. So just a little life hack. Spend $400, make it like a $600 investment into a printer, and then you can make $4 games that normally go for $30. That's what I like to do. Even though I got this for Easter, so it was free. Look at this. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty much my plan. I'm gonna actually work on making games to sell. I think that'd be pretty sick. Because I want to make games to sell. That'd be cool. If I made like custom games, like you get to choose the pieces. Like, I'm talking like carnival style games, but mini, that I can 3D print. Okay, I think you guys can see. Anyways, right now, I just took off all the balls. I'm gonna set these guys over here for now. I'll deal with those in a minute. I have the filament ready to go. What I need to do is find the tweezers. Where did I just set those? Down here. So now what I have to do is go to switch filament. Get this guy right here out. And cut this guy. Then pull out this filament. And I have this roll right here. And I have the red one ready to go. So I put this one on this back piece. Feed him into here. Start this. Return this tube to here. Put the red one all the way in. And then you'll just kind of, let me pull you guys closer right here. So now what it's doing is it's heating up this to about 220 degrees Celsius. The blue's gonna come out down here. But I'm gonna have to push the red one in until it starts dispensing red. I think it's in. Should be coming out red any second here. And there's the red. Just like that, the filament's been switched. And then in a second here, it'll stop this. Once it just kind of gets it fully through. There it goes. So now what I need to do, get the next one sent over and get it going. That's what the red ones are looking like. Let me actually come in here. Can I get that? Oh, my camera's on the wrong side. There they go. All the red ones are on there. That's gonna take a while. But on the flip side, all the blue ones are done. That's exciting. This has been in the works for so long now. It looks so cool seeing all those blue ones. 3 hours and the game will be complete. That's so exciting. I just have this whole bucket right now, just scraps. This was a test piece yesterday I made to make sure the printer was working fine. It was gonna be an ice cream cone, but it was gonna take too long to finish, so I just cut it. Then we just have all these pieces from the bottom of these pieces. And there's the pieces of it switching over. Just all this junk filament, some cleaner filament mixed in here. There's all sorts of filament that just spewed out. There's a couple mistake pieces in here too. Like this was one of the balls that just flew off. All types of filament. There's places you can like send this stuff to recycle it. I don't really have enough to make it worth it, but I'm just gonna collect it and use it for something. And just create like the biggest wasted filament party ever. No, there's stuff you can like do with this stuff. There's like machines out there that are thousands of dollars you can buy. There's actually printers that are like tens of thousands of dollars where they just take this junk filament, put it in the top, and it basically just makes prints using the junk filament. And it's actually so sick. I need one. But yeah, so we'll see. I'll update you guys. I'll probably only have like 1 or 2 more clips in this video. I think it's still like rainy outside. It's been raining on and off today. I was hoping to maybe get outside and film a video or 2, but that isn't happening. So instead, I'm gonna sit here, probably finish this Roman Atwood video I'm watching, then edit. I have like 2 or 3 videos I need to edit, including this one. I don't think any of them are gonna take me very long though, but that's the plan. Just kind of been one of those days. It's rainy outside. Just sitting in here printing a lot. Past 2 days have pretty much been the same for me. Just printing. Yesterday is fixing the printer. Today is actually printing, but anyways. Y'all, I'm just gonna go ahead and end this video here. Those things are gonna be printing for a while here. And I'm not really doing anything else tonight. So I'm just gonna end this here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with all of your friends. Peace out.